Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Liz. I am coming back again with another unboxing. This one is the Murder of Crows Tarot by Corrado Rui. I'm guessing that's the name. I'm guessing that's how you say it. And it is a low Scarabeo deck. Okay, I was intrigued by this deck. I saw it at a bookstore and I looked it up and I like the reviews on it. It's very different. It's mostly black and white. I guess there is a deck. It's an updated version, I think, that's black, white, and red. I don't know if this one has any of that in there. I don't know if this is the updated deck or not, honestly. We'll find out when I open it. You know, I had started it. All right. Comes in a nice box, unlike the typical low Scarabeo decks. You know, it comes in a pretty cool looking box, actually. I'm guessing it's got a good size book with it. Okay. That's different. Oh, that's cool. Look at this. That is a cool box. I have never seen a box like that. Huh. That's neat. Okay, I know the back doesn't really say anything about it. So I will read a little bit about it later on after I get through the cards. I'm just trying to close it up. I don't even know why I'm trying to close it. It doesn't make any difference. All right, well, this is quite a thick deck, actually. It's not a typical low Scarabeo deck. And it always has a couple of extra cards. It's almost like an advertisement card. Let's see. I'm gonna open it up here. I don't know what they really look like. I did look at it online. There was very, very few pictures. This is not the typical deck that I am drawn to because this is a darker deck. But for some reason it kind of called to me. So there must be a reason why. I love crows. That's probably why. Love crows. So it has a decent book. You know, this is actually a really good book compared to the typical Lost Scarabeo deck, but it is in 5 languages. So, let's see if the first... Okay, so this is that it? Let me see. Am I seeing it? Okay. Yeah, all right. So this is English, and then goes to, that looks Italian. This looks Spanish. This looks French. This might be Portuguese. Let me see. Yeah, that's Portuguese. And that's it. Okay, so it has yeah, it is Portuguese, Brazilian Portuguese. It has 6 here. Oh well. That's American and British English. I don't know what I know that's Brazil. I don't know what these other ones are. Clearly one's Italian. I believe that might be the Italian flag. There's French and Portuguese and Spanish. Maybe they speak the same language. I don't know. I don't know exactly who what countries it is. Or languages, I should say. But that's pretty cool. Honestly, it looks like a decent book. I'll read a little bit from it because this is such a unique deck. Let's see. Let's look at the back first. Okay, so that's an extra card. This is an extra card. Look at the back of that. That's very different. That's pretty cool. You know what? I'm going to put my glasses on so that I'm able to read. So this is, the one thing I do know about this deck is that I'm not sure if it's based or they tried to work in the Black Plague into it. And a lot of it has that type of imagery. Like I said, it's just different. It's dark, and although it's not the typical deck that I'm drawn to, for some reason I was drawn to this one. So this would be the Fool. And that looks like the figure of death, but it actually is it's got the little knapsack. Instead of a dog, it's got a crow. This would be the magician. Different. High priestess. Now they are not named. I wish they were. I prefer that. Especially when the images are so different. I may get a little confused. This would be the Empress. She almost looks like a nun, sort of. She's got the crown of stars there. And she's got that same symbol that's on the regular Rider-Waite deck. The Emperor. That definitely has an Emperor feel to it. The Hierophant. You can definitely see that that's what that is. The Lovers. The Chariot. That's different. It's got the two crows pulling the chariot. Strength. Very different. I mean, it's very similar to the typical strength card. It's just, if you see her face, she's got one of those masks they would wear during the plague. It looks like a mask anyway. We all know all about masks, now don't we? All right, so this would be the Hermit. Number 9. Wheel of Fortune. Justice. I don't know if I'd want to come up before that Justice. She looks pretty hard to me. The Hanged Man. The 13, that's the Devil. No, Death. 13 is Death, sorry. Death card. Temperance. Here's the Devil. That's funny. The crow is the devil. Okay. The Tower. The Star. I'm guessing. Looks like the star. It's going to be the star. The Moon. The Sun. Judgment. The World. I kind of like that card. I like them both. That's a pretty cool world card. I love it. I love that she has a head of a crow. I think that's really cool. All right, so we're going now to cups. So the Ace of Cups. The Two of Cups. 3 of Cups. 4 of Cups. 5 of Cups. 6 of Cups. Well, that doesn't look like a typical 6 of Cups. You know what? I'm going to hold that one out only because I'm curious as to what they wrote about that particular card. 7 of Cups. 8 of Cups. 9 of Cups. 10 of Cups. That doesn't look like the typical 10 of Cups. Let's hold that one back too. The Page of Cups. The Knight of Cups. Queen of Cups. She's quite beautiful, actually. The King of Cups. He looks like he's having a bad day. Okay, this looks like Pentacles. So, Ace of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles. Wow, look at that face. 5 of Pentacles. Hold that one back. Let's see. 6 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles. I like that one. 10 of Pentacles. That's another one that I don't, it doesn't look to me like anything like the 10 of Pentacles would look like. I'm not even sure what I'm looking at here. Are they building a nest? Is that what's going on? That might be what's going on. They're building a nest. So I guess in a way, yeah, that would probably be, but you know what? I'll hold that one back too. I'll read a few at the end, just to get it, because they're so small, it's easy to read a few of them, just to get an understanding of them. So this would be, let's see, that's the 10, so this would be the Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, which this one looks like the Knight of Pentacles to me, Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Okay, I thought that was a sword, but it's not. Ace of Wands, 2 of Wands, 3 of Wands, 4 of Wands, 5 of Wands, 6 of Wands, 7 of Wands, 8 of Wands, 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands. And here, instead of carrying the bundle, what is he carrying? Is that a crow? It's so hard for me to tell, even with my glasses. It looks like a crow. Hard to tell though. Looks like they're on a nest or something. Okay, so Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands. She's pretty cool. I don't like that she doesn't have a face. I have this aversion to people not having like a mouth. I don't know, it bugs me. The cards, I mean, the cards themselves, the drawings are they're different. It's hard for me to describe. Like I said, I'm not into the dark thing. I mean, they're well done. It's just they're kind of creepy. It is what it is. I knew that when I bought it. I knew it was going to be a kind of creepy. And you know what? I probably won't use it very often, but I think I will use it in very specific cases. So let's see. Page of Wands. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry, not Page. The King of Wands. That's the King. Okay. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. 2 of Swords. I love this, actually. I like that a lot. 3 of Swords. Whereas the swords are going through him. That's different. 4 of Swords, which is this is one that's very similar to the Rider-Waite with the knight laying there. 5 of Swords. 6 of Swords, also similar to the Rider-Waite. 7 of Swords. 8 of Swords, which is all bound up. Yep. Knight of Swords. 9. Wow, I couldn't get that out for a second. 9 of Swords. 10 of Swords. Wow, that's pretty gory. Yikes. I gotta leave that out just because I'm curious as to what they write about it. Knowing it's a low Scarabeo deck, I'm not expecting a lot, but we'll see what happens. Not that their decks aren't beautiful, it's just their books tend to be kind of lacking. All right, so not ace, I'm sorry. Page. Page of Swords. Knight of Swords. Queen of Swords. And the King of Swords. You know what? I'm going to leave the Queen out. Just because I'm curious as to what they write about it. I might even do a Major Arcana card. So let's put that there. So let's see what we got here. Let's see. Let's do Six of Cups. Let's see. Let's see. I wanted to read a little bit from the introduction, just so we have an idea of what. Okay, you know what? The introduction is only 2 quick pages. I'm going to do that real quick. All right. So your journey among the crows begins. You awaken on a strange shore. Before you lies a land of mist and intrigue. In places, it is a treacherous and desolate wasteland. Let your gaze penetrate the mist, and you will find a dreamscape filled with wonders. On this journey, your constant companions are a murder of crows, black wing and cunning. These are the extraordinary messengers of the other world. They answer to unseen powers. Their croaks and caws convey great wisdom. Their far-seeing eyes pierce the vast distances of time and the far reach of space. Nothing is hidden from them for long. If you follow where they lead, your adventure will transform you inside and out. This deck is a gateway to a world of depth and distances, strange and captivating, far different than our mundane experiences. Begin with your question: what do you most wish to explore? In what area of life do you most need guidance and wisdom? Consider your question as you shuffle the cards, lay them out before you, and consider the visions each presents. One by one, set aside your superficial hopes and fears as you let the images draw you deeper. When you read the guided visualizations in this book, allow your spirit to be transported into this mysterious realm, as shamans have done since the beginning of time. See the landscape, feel it, taste the air of this new and captivating place. Consider the words of the guidebook, knowing they are only an inspiration to spark your own mystic vision so you can awaken the power within you. Allow the words of truth to come to you. In your hands, truth is a key to unlock whatever gates and doors emerge before you. When you return to the waking realm and resume your life path, take note whenever you see a crow. Stop and consider the message they share with you. Draw cards from your deck and return to this wild place between the worlds. Okay, so that's not saying a lot about why this deck was created. Nope. Not saying a lot why this deck was created, so I'm kind of left not knowing what the motivation for it was. So it's here, the cups. Okay, he's got the suit of the major arcana. In the reading, the cards of major reveal the potential for profound personal transformation. Cups depicts the realm of dreams. Pentacles depict the realm of greed. Wands depict the realm of growth. And swords depict the realm of riddles. Okay, well, let's see what we got here. It won't be long to read this book. This would be very, very quick. All right. Journeying to the realm of the shadow inner world. Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. Let's see. Let me read this real quick. I'll peruse it. Okay, these cards represent facets of your shadow. Contained within these images a part of yourself that you have denied. Here you will see strengths you were told it is not healthy for you to have, passions you have instructed yourself to deny, joys you have consigned to darkness without ever realizing it, and great terrors that you fear could one day rule over you. It is very probable that the images before you will also depict traits and actions you deeply dislike in others. It is natural to project our own insecurities onto others around us. Okay, so this is about doing shadow work, it looks like, which would make perfect sense with this deck. The shadow is not evil. It does not wish you any harm. It is just one more part of you, and the more you come to understand it, the less power it will have to exert or make you aware of all the things you are trying to hide from. Yeah, that's true. Okay, it still doesn't explain the deck, but okay. The lore of the crow. It talks about different lore and different stories and myths around crows. Okay. The tarot is a tool of spellcraft. Okay, so it's got pretty cool. For a small book, it's got a good amount of stuff. I just wish it would have explained the creator's reasoning for this particular deck and why the cards are the way they are. Okay, now right here it says a note concerning masks. Let's read this one real quick. Many of the descendants of the special... Okay. Let's see. Start over. Many of the descendants of the spectral realm have hidden their features behind dark masks cleverly shaped to resemble the beaked face of a crow. While such a mysterious visage may seem disconcerting at first, there is more to these creatures than meets the eyes. In our own world, these masks were once donned by those medical practitioners who specialized in treating persons afflicted with the plague known as the Black Death, as it is raged across Europe. The masks allow them to keep a safe distance from their patient, and the beak could be stuffed with healing herbs that were purported to keep the plague doctors safe from diseases deadly miasma while they treated their patients. However, among these healers were many charlatans that preyed upon the weak and weary, selling false cures. This means, dear traveler, you must be cautious as you journey through this realm and come into contact with these strange figures. Not everyone you will meet in the cards is an ally, and you must learn to trust your intuition when determining who is a friend and who is a foe. This is kind of cool. All right, let's see. Six of Cups. Let's see what that one says. Okay, Six of Cups. Okay, Six of Cups. Let's pull this one up. Out of the night, a sudden vision startles you. Your very own reflection. It seems impossible that you are the being you spy in the looking glass. You wonder when things change so drastically. Let your mind drift back to the times you remembered, the joys of the rose-colored world. Be kind to yourself. Remember yourself as you were before things became sour. Oh, I like that. Keywords: memories, simpler times, innocence, nostalgia, naivete. Okay, so this part here is definitely what the typical Six of Cups is. But I wouldn't connect that together. But I guess if you look in the mirror, you remember your memories, remember yourself. It's kind of cool. All right, I like it. I like the description there. 10 of Cups. Okay. Let's see, we'll put it here. They may squawk and squabble, but some greater force binds you all together. These are your kith and kin. There is a harmony in the sound of your many voices uplifted in unison. Wingtip to wingtip you soar and dive together, confident in their next move and your own. Okay, so yeah, this one's about family, which usually the Ten of Cups is about having a happy home, family, keywords of family, similarities, peace. I don't know. I guess peace would be the white. You could almost look at it as like a white dove. Okay. Now that I'm reading it, as I read it, it makes some sense. Let's see. 5 of Pentacles. That's over here. All right. Okay, Five of Pentacles. In a world ruled by machines, living inhabitants feel lost, abandoned, alone. The vice grips tightly and we ache for assistance and support. Our pleas are met by mocking laughter. Keyword, failure, loss, lack of help or resources. I guess that's a machine there. I honestly see it as somebody, being burned at the stake. That's kind of how I see it in this particular. I don't know. Okay, if that's what they say it is, I guess that's what they say it is. Ten of Pentacles. Like I said, I think it might be building a nest here. Let's see. Your tribe gives you strength, sifting through things from the past. You find objects that are useful for others and for yourself. When you draw from the shared resources of the flock, there is enough for all. Keywords, collective wealth, vast resources, legacy, inheritance, reliance, and community. Are they sharing? Maybe they're sharing something. I'm just trying to figure out what this is. Watch, I'll look at the video and I'll be like, oh, that's what that is. Sometimes you see stuff on video you don't see in person. It's weird. It's either they're putting a nest together or they're eating something. I don't know. All right, so I don't know. That didn't explain a lot to me either. I'm going to go with these. Most of them are probably going to be just whatever feeling I get when I look at them. Like when I get this one, I'm just, ugh. Honestly, the Ten of Swords, those of you who know tarot, the Ten of Swords is a pretty harsh card. You're at the end. You're, everything. You're at rock bottom. Everything is gone. So this is like that, but it's like worse because this person's being eaten alive, which is pretty gross to me. So let's see, does this have another? Oh yeah, it does. Goes. So, Ten of Swords. Beaks tear and rend. Torn flesh releases fountains of blood. Pale limbs cool and stiffen, restrained by cold iron. You writhe in agony, grinding your body into the dense foliage that will claim you soon. You prepare your spirit to fly free before it's too late. You have managed it before. Now, just in the nick of time, you release your spirit. A wail of rage. You release your spirit. A wail of rage that rattles the heavens. That doesn't make sense. I'm reading it wrong. You have managed it before. Now, just in the nick of time, you release your spirit. A wail of rage that rattles the heavens. One journey must end before another one begins. The keywords here are defeat, loss, illness, the need for immediate exit. I'd say so. Immediate exit's a good word for that one, or good words. Yeah, that almost gives me a visceral reaction to that. It just feels, ugh. Okay, and this is the Queen of Swords, which is right here. Here she is. So I'm going to try to hold it like this and read it. Here is a spirit who never hesitates to step over corpses in her pursuits. She felt much pain, but always gained incredible wisdom from the experience. Crafting a resolute, diamond-hard will, she has learned to edit things out of her life with surgical precision, keeping only what she needs to gain power and achieve her goals. Fools think they can outsmart her, but she cleans their blood from her blade all the same. Their mistake was forgetting that no one is entirely as they seem. You just look at her shadow and you will see there is more to her than meets the eye. Keywords: wise governance, accomplishing difficult tasks, femme fatale, and bitterness. Well, the bitterness would be in reverse, honestly. The Queen of Swords is very clever. She has a sarcastic sense of humor. She's one that she has a BS detector. She's somebody you don't mess with, but she's not necessarily a bitter, cold person. Okay. So yeah, the cards themselves are a decent quality. They're good thickness. I don't know how to describe what they would be, but they're a little bit thicker than the Rider-Waite. They have a glossy, I mean, you can tell they're shiny. I don't know, it's hard to see, but yeah, there you go. You can see the glossiness in them. As I said before, I'm not partial to one or the other. I like them either way. The back is pretty interesting. I really do like the back of these cards. It's kind of cool. This isn't a deck I would use a ton. It would be on a rare occasion that I would just say. I was just intrigued by it. I thought it was kind of cool. And since I don't have a lot of dark decks, this one, because it's crows and I really, really love crows, I thought it was neat. So I think it's pretty cool, honestly. I think it's well done, pretty cool. I do like it that it's black and white. I think that actually adds to that feel of dealing with the shadow and the darkness and feeling like you're going into a different realm. I do like that. So that, I'm sorry this one took so long. I was just kind of like trying to describe it as best as possible, except this one's a little bit different, so it kind of left me a little bit tongue-tied, I guess. All right, well, thank you very much. Have a fantastic day. Blessings, and let's all be kind and good to each other. Take care.